Before Yvonne Carlo graced television screens as the beloved vampire Lily in The Munsters, she was a dazzling star in Hollywood, captivating audiences with her striking blue eyes and dark hair. Producers were drawn to her beauty, but their treatment of her often left much to be desired, revealing a darker side to the glamorous facade. Behind the scenes, her personal life resembled a horror show, filled with tumultuous relationships and struggles for recognition. DiCarlo's journey through the film industry was marked by a constant battle against typecasting and the limitations placed on her as a woman in a male-dominated environment. Despite the challenges, she sought fulfillment in her passions, exploring her desires and ambitions beyond the roles offered to her. Her quest for satisfaction was not just about fame, but also about finding her true self amidst the chaos of Hollywood's demands. This pursuit of personal happiness often led her into complex relationships, revealing the depths of her character and the enormous lust for life that drove her. Growing up, Yvonne DiCarlo would become one of filmdom's great beauties. Born in Vancouver, Canada, she was the daughter of a Scottish father and a mother of Italian descent. This unique heritage contributed to her striking appearance, which would later captivate audiences. As a young woman, she moved to Los Angeles, where she pursued a career in entertainment. Her early years were marked by a determination to succeed in a competitive industry. Yvonne's talent and beauty quickly caught the attention of Hollywood. She appeared opposite some of the greatest stars of her time, showcasing her vibrant personality and full-bodied performances. Her rich voice added depth to her roles, making her a sought-after actress. Throughout her career, she dated some of the most famous men in the world, further solidifying her status as a pop culture icon. With her lushly sensuous, yet somewhat odd beauty, Yvonne DiCarlo carved out a unique place for herself in the film industry. Her ability to blend charm and talent made her a memorable figure, and she remains an enduring symbol of classic Hollywood glamour. During the 1940s, Yvonne DiCarlo rose to fame in a time when Hollywood was filled with unique and often bizarre escapism. Her career took off as she starred in a variety of films that showcased her beauty and talent. Many of these films, while entertaining, leaned heavily into campy themes that defined the era. Despite her popularity, it is interesting to note that she acted in remarkably few films that could be considered first-class or truly important. Instead, her filmography is filled with roles that, while memorable, often lacked the depth or seriousness that some of her contemporaries enjoyed. This aspect of her career highlights the peculiar nature of Hollywood at the time, where many actors found themselves in roles that were more about spectacle than substance. As she transitioned into character roles later in her career, Yvonne DiCarlo continued to captivate audiences, proving that even in campy films, she had a unique charm that resonated with viewers. Her legacy remains a testament to the diverse landscape of film during her heyday. It is fitting that DiCarlo is best known because of TV syndication as the sensible, but ghoulish Lily Munster on the silly, if often funny horror spoof sitcom The Munsters. The show premiered on September 24, 1964, and quickly became a beloved part of American television. Yvonne DiCarlo brought a unique charm to the character of Lily, who was both a devoted wife and mother as well as a creature of the night. Her portrayal was a delightful mix of humor and warmth, making her a standout in a family of quirky characters. The Munsters showcased a blend of traditional horror elements with lighthearted comedy, and DiCarlo's performance was central to its appeal. As the matriarch of the Munster family, she balanced the absurdity of their lives with a sense of normalcy, which resonated with audiences. This role would define Yvonne's acting career for the rest of her life, as she became synonymous with the character. Even years after the show ended, her legacy as Lily Munster continued to thrive through reruns and merchandise, solidifying her place in television history. As with many female stars in the 50s, Yvonne DiCarlo found herself navigating the landscape of routine melodrama. Like her contemporaries Susan Hayward, Eleanor Parker, and Baxter, she often delivered performances that could be described as overblown yet undeniably likable. Her talent was evident, showcasing genuine feeling that resonated with audiences. DiCarlo had a unique flair for comedy, a skill that was not always fully utilized in her roles. This combination of dramatic ability and comedic timing contributed to a career that, while sometimes overshadowed by the more prominent stars of her time, lasted in its own right. She became known for her versatility, moving seamlessly between genres, from drama to comedy, and even into the realm of horror. Despite the limitations placed on many actresses of her era, DiCarlo carved out a niche for herself, leaving a lasting impression on the film industry. Her work remains a testament to her enduring appeal, and the complexity of her performances, which often blended humor with heartfelt emotion. When the 50-ish Yvonne Carlo took the stage in the Broadway musical Follies, she delivered a powerful performance that left audiences in awe. Her rendition of the show-stopping number, I'm Still Here, showcased not only her vocal talent, but also her resilience and depth as an actress. At a time when many performers might have been sidelined or forgotten, DiCarlo proved that she still had much to offer. The roles she had been given in her earlier career, often limited and sometimes unflattering, faded into the background as she commanded the stage with grace and strength. Her performance was a testament to her enduring spirit and artistry, reminding everyone that talent does not diminish with age. The emotional weight of the song resonated deeply, and it was clear that DiCarlo had a point to make about her journey in the entertainment industry. She had faced challenges and setbacks, yet here she was, captivating audiences and affirming her place in the world of theater. This moment in Follies marked a significant chapter in her later career, highlighting her ability to rise above past disappointments and shine brightly in a new light. Before she became the wholesome vampire TV mom we all know and love, Yvonne DiCarlo was breaking hearts and lighting up the silver screen as a glamorous Hollywood starlet. Born to a waitress with big ambitions, DiCarlo was resourceful and determined to make her mark in the entertainment industry. She constantly reinvented herself, showcasing her talent and beauty in a way that captivated audiences. A natural at publicity, she shrewdly kept her name in the public consciousness, ensuring that her life served as constant fodder for the ever-hungry Hollywood gossip columns. The media rushed to report on her numerous dates with the big names of the day, and DiCarlo left a string of famous lovers in her wake. Her relationships were often the talk of the town, adding to her allure and mystique. This combination of talent, beauty, and a flair for the dramatic made her a beloved figure in Hollywood, long before she took on the iconic role of Lily Munster. Before she was breaking hearts in Hollywood, Yvonne DiCarlo was a Vancouver-born girl who performed at local theaters and nightclubs. Born in 1922, she started out life as Margaret Yvonne Middleton. Growing up in Canada, she developed a passion for the performing arts at a young age. Her early experiences in local theaters and nightclubs helped her hone her skills and build confidence. As she pursued her dreams, she decided to combine her middle name and her mother's maiden name, creating the stage name Yvonne DiCarlo. This name would soon become well known in the film industry. Her journey from a small-town girl to a Hollywood star was marked by determination and talent. DiCarlo's unique blend of beauty and charisma captured the attention of filmmakers, leading to a successful career in movies and television. Her early life laid the foundation for her future achievements, showcasing her dedication to her craft and her ability to shine on stage and screen. Nurses at St. Paul's Hospital have vivid memories of Yvonne DiCarlo's mother, Mary, shouting with determination before giving birth. She repeatedly expressed her desire for a girl, saying, "I want a girl. I must have a girl. I want the dancer." Her wish was granted when Yvonne was born, but the joy of that moment was overshadowed by the family struggles. When Yvonne was just 3 years old, her father, William, abandoned the family. He had been involved in shady dealings with the wrong people, leading to a chaotic and unstable home life. The situation became even more dramatic, with rumors swirling that he had perished at sea while trying to escape his troubles. This uncertainty left no solid foundation for Yvonne's childhood. As if that weren't enough, her mother's actions only added to the turmoil. Mary's struggles to cope with the abandonment and her own challenges made it difficult for Yvonne to have a stable upbringing. The combination of these events created a backdrop of heartbreak and instability that would shape Yvonne's early years. Yvonne's mother, Mary, had an unwavering ambition for her daughter to become a star. This desire drove her to take extraordinary measures to help Yvonne achieve her dreams. Mary enrolled her in dance and singing schools, believing that these skills would set her on the path to fame. The lessons were just the beginning of a relentless pursuit. Mary often drove them down to Los Angeles, where the bright lights and opportunities awaited. They attended beauty contests and participated in various public stunts, all in hopes that Yvonne would catch the eye of talent scouts and industry insiders. Each trip to the city was filled with excitement and anxiety as Mary pushed her daughter into the spotlight. The pressure was immense, but Mary remained focused on her goal, determined to see Yvonne succeed. This journey was not just about Yvonne's talent. It was a reflection of a mother's dream, a quest that would shape their lives in ways they could not yet imagine. The sacrifices made and the relentless pursuit of recognition became a significant part of their story, intertwining their lives with the world of entertainment. Yvonne Carlo always had a dream of being a singer. She was blessed with a strong voice and a lively personality, both of which would serve her well throughout her life. To pursue her passion, she trained at June Roper's British Columbia School of Dance. It was here that she showcased her natural talent for both singing and dancing. The training provided her with the skills and confidence she needed to step into the spotlight. During her time at the school, she gained valuable experience and had her first opportunities to perform. This included playing in shows at the Orpheum Theater, where she captivated audiences with her performances. Her talent did not go unnoticed, and she soon scored a gig at the brand new Palomar Supper Club. This venue allowed her to further hone her craft and connect with a wider audience. Her early experiences in these performances laid the groundwork for her future success in the entertainment industry. After several years of ballet lessons, Yvonne Carlo's mother announced that they were going to Hollywood for a chance at stardom. This decision marked a significant turning point in Yvonne's life. While her formal education was erratic at best, she remained dedicated to her passion for dance. Even as she transitioned from ballet to other forms of dance, she continued to practice and hone her skills without interruption. The shift from ballet was not just a change in style, it was a necessary adaptation that suited her build much better. Yvonne's physicality and grace allowed her to explore various dance forms, which ultimately enriched her performances. This versatility in dance would later serve her well in her acting career, as she often incorporated her dance background into her roles. Her commitment to dance laid a strong foundation for her future success in Hollywood, where she would become a beloved actress known for her talent and charm. The first trip to Hollywood proved unsuccessful for Yvonne Carlo, who was born Margaret Yvonne Middleton. At the young age of 17, she began her journey by dancing in nightclubs in Vancouver. This experience helped her develop her skills and confidence. Soon after, Carlo and her mother, who worked as a waitress, decided to pursue their dreams in Hollywood. They arrived with high hopes of making it big in the film industry. However, the path was not easy. Carlo spent her nights performing in various nightclubs while dedicating her days to auditioning at different studios. Despite the challenges, her beauty and talent began to shine through. She quickly became a standout among her peers, catching the attention of casting directors. The struggle was real, but her determination and hard work laid the foundation for her future success in Hollywood. The journey was filled with ups and downs, but Yvonne Carlo's resilience kept her moving forward in pursuit of her dreams. At the age of 18, Yvonne Carlo returned to Hollywood with her mother, marking a significant turning point in her life. This move was not just a return to a familiar place, but a step toward realizing her dreams. Shortly after arriving, she entered and won the Miss Venice Beach Beauty Contest. This victory was more than just a title. It provided her with a boost of confidence that would prove essential for her future endeavors. Winning the contest opened doors for her in the competitive world of nightclub work in Hollywood. The experience she gained performing in nightclubs helped her hone her skills and develop her stage presence. This newfound confidence and experience eventually led her to the movies, where she would go on to become a well-known actress. Her early achievements laid the groundwork for a successful career in film and television, showcasing her talent and charm to audiences around the world. In August 1942, Yvonne Carlo signed a contract with Paramount Pictures, marking a significant step in her acting career. However, her time at the studio was not as glamorous as she might have hoped. Instead of landing leading roles, she often found herself serving as a foil for male actors during their screen tests. This situation limited her opportunities and led to her playing unremarkable parts in various films. During her tenure at Paramount, she appeared in about 20 movies, many of which were minor roles that did not showcase her talents fully. Among these were uncredited appearances in notable productions such as Frank Tuttle's This Gun for Hire and David Butler's Road to Morocco. In Road to Morocco, she played the handmaiden to Dorothy L'Amour, a role that, while part of a popular film, did not elevate her status in Hollywood. Both films were released in 1942, and while they contributed to her experience, they did not define her career. The challenges she faced during this period would later influence her path in the film industry. As great as the movies were, they weren't getting her any real attention. What truly captured the spotlight for Yvonne Carlo were the USO shows she participated in during her career. These performances allowed her to connect with the brave men and women in uniform, bringing joy and entertainment to those serving in the military. The energy and excitement of the shows made her a favorite pinup among the soldiers, who appreciated her talent and charm. Yvonne loved singing for them, feeling a deep sense of purpose and lifting their spirits during challenging times. The USO shows provided her with a platform to showcase her singing abilities, which often went unnoticed in her film roles. The connection she formed with the audience was genuine, and she cherished the moments spent entertaining the troops. This experience not only enhanced her popularity, but also solidified her legacy as an actress who cared deeply for those who served their country. The joy she brought to the soldiers, and the memories created during those performances became a significant part of her life and career. When the contract expired, Yvonne Carlo received her big break with the leading role in Universal Pictures' 1945 Western Salome. This film was significant for her career as it showcased her talent and charm. Producer Walter Wagner recognized her potential and cast her not only in Charles Lamont's Salome, but also in Where She Danced. These roles allowed her to display her dancing skills, which were a vital part of her appeal. The success of these films led to a contract worth $350 a week with Universal, marking a turning point in her career. This contract provided her with the opportunity to work on more significant projects, and helped establish her as a prominent actress in Hollywood. Yvonne's ability to captivate audiences with her performances and her dance moves made her a sought-after star during this era. Her journey in the film industry was just beginning, and these early roles laid the foundation for her future successes. A New York Times film critic once remarked that Yvonne Carlo had all the looks one girl could ask for. This praise highlighted her striking beauty and captivating presence on screen. The critic also noted her ability to dance with a sensuousness that was both alluring and provocative. This quality must have caused some anguish for the Hays office, which was responsible for enforcing the Hays Code. The Hays Code was a set of moral guidelines that determined what was acceptable and unacceptable content in motion pictures. It aimed to keep out material that the group deemed inappropriate for viewers, often censoring elements that could be seen as too risque or suggestive. DiCarlo's performances, filled with charm and a hint of sensuality, often walked a fine line within these restrictions. Her talent and beauty made her a standout star during a time when the film industry was navigating the complexities of censorship and audience expectations. The combination of her looks and her ability to convey deep emotion through dance and acting solidified her status as a beloved actress in Hollywood. DiCarlo recalled her big entrance in the film, stepping through beaded curtains that created a mesmerizing effect. She wore a stunning Japanese kimono that flowed gracefully around her, paired with an intricate Japanese headpiece that added to her exotic allure. As she made her way into the scene, the audience was captivated by her presence. Then, she performed a Siamese dance, a choice that seemed to puzzle some viewers. Despite the confusion, her performance was filled with elegance and charm. The combination of her attire and the dance created a striking visual that left a lasting impression. DiCarlo's ability to embody such diverse cultural elements showcased her talent and versatility as an actress. The scene remains a memorable moment in her career, illustrating how she could blend beauty and artistry in a way that resonated with audiences, even if they were unsure of the context. Her unique entrance and performance continue to be a topic of discussion among fans and film historians alike. The studio had undergone a nationwide search for the perfect girl to play the part of Salome, claiming they considered more than 20,000 girls. The role required not just beauty, but also talent in song and dance, making the casting process particularly rigorous. When Yvonne Carlo was chosen for the part, it was a significant moment in her career. She was recognized not only for her acting skills but also for her striking beauty. American film producer Walter Wagner famously dubbed her the most beautiful girl in the world, a title that reflected the high expectations placed on her. DiCarlo's selection was a testament to her hard work and dedication in an industry that often demanded both physical appearance and artistic ability. Her ability to embody the character of Salome showcased her versatility as an actress, allowing her to shine in a role that required both grace and charisma. This casting decision marked a pivotal point in her journey, leading to greater opportunities in Hollywood and solidifying her status as a leading lady of her time. Before she even realized it, Yvonne Carlo became an unstoppable force in Hollywood. As Universal's prized property, the studio had high expectations for her. They demanded that she never be seen in public as anything less than a star. This was a demand that DiCarlo could meet easily, as she possessed a natural charisma and beauty that captivated audiences. Her rise to fame was marked by a series of successful films that showcased her talent and charm. DiCarlo's ability to embody various roles made her a versatile actress, and she quickly became a household name. The studio's insistence on maintaining her star image meant that she was always polished and poised, ready to dazzle fans and critics alike. This pressure, however, did not seem to weigh heavily on her. Instead, she embraced her status and thrived in the spotlight. Her dedication to her craft and her ability to connect with audiences solidified her place in Hollywood history. She was beautiful, confident, exotic, and mysterious, captivating audiences and the press alike. Yvonne Carlo excelled at getting the attention of the media, becoming a true embodiment of the movie star ideal. Her striking looks and magnetic presence made her a favorite among fans and filmmakers. No studio could have asked for a more perfect personification of glamour and allure. Yvonne relished the role of a star, enjoying every moment in the spotlight. She knew how to play the game of fame, often drawing the gaze of photographers and journalists with her charm and charisma. Her ability to navigate the world of Hollywood with grace and poise set her apart from many of her contemporaries. Yvonne's exotic appeal and mysterious aura added to her allure, making her a subject of fascination. She embraced her status, fully aware of the power she held as a leading lady in the film industry. Her confidence shone through in every performance, leaving a lasting impression on audiences and ensuring her place in cinematic history. It is no surprise that billionaire producer Howard Hughes pursued Yvonne Carlo, as he did many famous beauties of the Golden Age. Their relationship blossomed, and the two dated for a time, sharing moments that were both glamorous and peculiar. Yvonne once reflected on her experiences with Hughes, noting that he taught her how to land a plane and how to take off, but he never taught her anything about flying in between. This statement reveals a lot about Hughes' character. He had a unique way of thinking, believing that mastering the difficult parts was sufficient. Yvonne described him as an odd fish, highlighting the eccentricities that defined Hughes. Their romance was marked by the allure of Hollywood and the complexities of Hughes' personality. When Yvonne mentioned marriage, it seemed to change the dynamic of their relationship. The world of glitz and glamour surrounded them, yet the deeper connection they sought remained elusive. Their time together was a blend of excitement and confusion, reflecting the unpredictable nature of both their lives. Yvonne Carlo had a notable romantic history, including a serious relationship with Robert Stack, who admired her throughout his life. In her autobiography, Yvonne, she candidly shared her experiences with many men, including famous names like Burt Lancaster, Robert Taylor, and Billy Wilder. She mentioned in a television interview after the book's release that her dating life also included a few truck drivers. Her memoirs reveal a mix of serious relationships and fleeting encounters, with some men she hoped would lead to true love or even marriage. However, many of her experiences were one-night stands. One particularly memorable encounter involved her and Burt making love on a mink coat in her backyard, which, like many of her other relationships, turned out to be a one-off affair. Yvonne's openness about her romantic life provides a glimpse into the complexities of love and desire in her world, showcasing both the excitement and the transient nature of her relationships. Yvonne Carlo was known for her willingness to embrace the spotlight, and she quickly gained a reputation for being easy. She understood the importance of publicity in the film industry, believing that any attention was good attention. This mindset kept her name in the minds of cinema-goers. Her personal life was often as colorful as her on-screen roles, with affairs that became common knowledge. Notably, she had relationships with bandleader Artie Shaw and the famous Howard Hughes. In her 1974 autobiography, she candidly described her experiences with Hughes, calling him an expert lover. However, she also shared a rather humorous detail that left her somewhat put off. She mentioned his toenails, which she claimed curled almost all the way into his toes. This blend of allure and candidness contributed to her complex public persona, making her a fascinating figure in Hollywood's golden age. During the war, Yvonne Carlo had several lengthy relationships that captured the attention of many. Among them was a romance with the well-known singer and actor Rudy Vallee. She also became involved with actors Carlos Thompson and Sterling Hayden. In 1946, Yvonne was linked to Robert Stack, and they were an item for several months. The following year, she briefly got engaged to Howard Duff, showcasing her ability to attract high-profile partners. Amidst these relationships, she found time for other serious involvements. Notable actors like James Stewart, Ray Milland, and Scott Brady all believed they were in love with her, as did Prince Ali Khan. However, despite the intensity of their feelings, none of these relationships lasted long enough to go the distance. Yvonne's charm and talent made her a sought-after companion, but her heart seemed to wander, leaving many of her suitors longing for more. In 1949, Yvonne de Carlo experienced a significant turning point in her personal life when she broke up with Jock Mahoney, who was known as Sally Field's stepdad. This breakup followed a painful miscarriage, which added to the emotional turmoil of the situation. The end of their relationship was not amicable, with Yvonne openly expressing her feelings to reporters. She stated that Jock's only claim to fame was being seen with her, highlighting her frustration and disappointment. Following this difficult chapter, Yvonne moved on to several serious relationships. She became involved with notable figures such as Steve Cochran, Rock Hudson, and the famous bullfighter Mario Cabret. Additionally, in 1953, she was linked to the well-known actor Robert Taylor. Each of these relationships brought its own set of experiences and challenges, shaping Yvonne's life during a vibrant, yet tumultuous period in Hollywood. Among her many sexual encounters were notable figures such as Rod Cameron, Walter Matthau, Errol Flynn, Red Skelton, Anthony Quinn, Billy Wilder, and Burt Lancaster. Yvonne de Carlo's romantic life was as colorful as her film career. She often portrayed the exotic beauty in numerous films, captivating audiences with her charm and allure. De Carlo frequently found herself in roles that highlighted her striking looks, often set against the backdrop of westerns or films that featured themes of adventure and romance. In the 1947 film Slave Girl, she showcased her talent and beauty, embodying the essence of the exotic character. The following year, she starred in Casbah, where she donned a harem dress, further solidifying her image as a captivating figure in the realm of cinema. These roles allowed her to explore a variety of characters, often blending sensuality with strength. Her ability to navigate these diverse roles made her a sought-after actress during her time, leaving a lasting impression on the film industry. Yvonne de Carlo's legacy is marked not only by her film roles, but also by the intriguing relationships she formed throughout her life, reflecting a complex interplay of personal and professional experiences that defined her career. Her career later took a more serious turn with what turned out to be one of her most memorable roles. Yvonne de Carlo played Moses' wife, Sephora, alongside Charlton Heston in Cecil B. DeMille's epic film, The Ten Commandments, released in 1956. This role marked a significant shift in her acting career, showcasing her ability to portray deeper and more complex characters. De Carlo's performance as Sephora was not just a supporting role. It was a pivotal part of the story that highlighted the struggles and strength of women during biblical times. The film itself became a classic, and her portrayal contributed to its lasting impact on audiences. Yvonne de Carlo's Sephora was a character filled with grace and resilience, embodying the spirit of a woman who stood by her husband during monumental challenges. The film's grand scale and DeMille's direction allowed her to shine in a way that her earlier roles had not. This performance helped to redefine her image in Hollywood, moving her away from the glamorous roles she was known for in the 1940s. As audiences watched the epic tale unfold, de Carlo's presence added depth to the narrative, making her a memorable figure in the film. The Ten Commandments not only solidified her status as a serious actress, but also showcased her versatility and talent. This role remains one of the highlights of her career, illustrating her ability to adapt and grow as an actress in an ever-changing industry. To this day, The Ten Commandments remains one of the highest-grossing films ever made, and it propelled Yvonne de Carlo's career to heights she never thought possible. The film, directed by Cecil B. DeMille, showcased her talent and beauty, making her a household name. On the set of The Ten Commandments, de Carlo fell in love with stuntman Bobby Morgan, whom she had met a year earlier while working on another project, Shotgun. Their romance blossomed during the filming, and they formed a strong bond. Bobby had a daughter from his previous marriage, and de Carlo embraced the role of a mother, raising the girl as her own. Together, Yvonne and Bobby welcomed two sons, Bruce and Michael, into their family. Their family life was enriched by the presence of Bruce's godfather, the legendary director Cecil B. DeMille, who played a significant role in their lives. The love story between Yvonne de Carlo and Bobby Morgan was not just a personal journey, but also intertwined with the magic of Hollywood, creating a legacy that would be remembered for years to come. Following her memorable role in The Ten Commandments, Yvonne de Carlo found herself at a crossroads in her career. This iconic performance opened doors for her, leading to a significant role as a Mantis star in the 1957 film Band of Angels. However, the film did not achieve the commercial success that many had hoped for. Its reception was lukewarm, leaving Yvonne in a challenging position. With the film failing to resonate with audiences, she had little choice but to step back into the realm of B-movies, and the old westerns that had initially defined her early career. This shift was not uncommon for actresses of her time, as the industry often pigeonholed women into specific genres based on their previous successes or failures. Despite the setbacks, Yvonne's resilience shone through as she continued to work in films that, while perhaps not as glamorous, allowed her to showcase her talent and versatility. Her journey reflects the ups and downs of a Hollywood career, where the path to stardom can be unpredictable and fraught with challenges. During this time, Yvonne DiCarlo began to explore small television roles, making guest appearances in popular shows like Death Valley Days, Burke's Law, and Bonanza. These roles allowed her to showcase her talent to a new audience and adapt to the changing landscape of entertainment. However, her life took a dramatic turn when her husband suffered a tragic accident. While filming MGM's How the West Was Won in 1962, he was run over by a train, resulting in the loss of his left leg. This incident not only impacted their personal lives, but also brought a new set of challenges for Yvonne. She had to balance her career with the demands of caring for her husband during his recovery. The couple faced this difficult time together, and Yvonne's resilience shone through as she continued to work in television while supporting her husband through his rehabilitation. This period marked a significant chapter in her life, blending her professional endeavors with personal trials. After the accident that left her husband permanently disabled, Yvonne DiCarlo faced significant financial challenges. To help cover the large medical bills that piled up, she took to performing in various nightclub acts. This was not an easy decision, as it required her to balance her career and personal life while dealing with the emotional strain of her husband's condition. The couple's financial struggles intensified when they decided to take legal action against the studio. They filed a lawsuit for $14 million against MGM, after the studio claimed no responsibility for the accident that had changed their lives. This legal battle added another layer of stress to their already difficult situation. Yvonne's determination to support her husband and fight for their rights showcased her resilience during a challenging time. The combination of her performances and the lawsuit highlighted the lengths she was willing to go to ensure her family's well-being. According to reports, Yvonne DiCarlo faced significant challenges during her career, particularly related to legal issues surrounding her work environment. Employees at the studio where she worked claimed they were threatened with job loss unless they supported the company's position. This stance asserted that all necessary precautions had been taken on set, and that the accident in question was not the fault of anyone involved. The situation escalated when Bob Morgan, who was involved in the incident, filed a lawsuit. However, his suit was unsuccessful, leading to a parting of ways between him and Yvonne in 1968. This incident highlighted the pressures and complexities that can arise in the film industry, where the safety of cast and crew can sometimes be overshadowed by corporate interests. The fallout from this situation not only affected Yvonne's professional relationships, but also raised questions about accountability and the treatment of workers in Hollywood. The legal battles and the environment surrounding them were a significant part of her life during that period. The couple would eventually divorce many years later in 1973. By 1964, DiCarlo's popularity was fading, and she sought to revitalize her career with an unusual television role. She took a chance by playing a campy vampire on the sitcom The Munsters. Initially, the character of Lily Munster was portrayed by actress Beverly Owen. Owen played the family's matriarch for the first 15 episodes of the series, bringing a unique charm to the role. However, she left the show, leading to a significant casting change. Yvonne DiCarlo stepped in to take over the role of Lily Munster, bringing her own flair and charisma to the character. This change marked a turning point for DiCarlo, as she embraced the quirky and humorous aspects of the show. The Munsters became a beloved series, and DiCarlo's portrayal of Lily helped to revive her career during a challenging time. Her performance resonated with audiences, allowing her to remain a memorable figure in television history. As Yvonne DiCarlo settled into her role on the show, her initial skepticism and concern began to fade. She quickly adapted to the unique atmosphere of the set, which was filled with quirky characters and a blend of humor and horror. Her co-star Fred Gwynne, who portrayed Herman Munster, had his own reservations about the new cast addition. However, as he got to know Yvonne, he found himself warming up to her presence. The chemistry between them grew, and it became clear that Yvonne brought a special energy to the production. Fred was not the only one who felt this way. The entire cast started to appreciate her talent and charm. Yvonne's ability to connect with her fellow actors helped create a supportive environment on set. This acceptance not only enhanced the dynamics of the show, but also allowed Yvonne to shine in her role, showcasing her skills and making her a beloved part of the ensemble. The transformation from skepticism to acceptance was a significant moment for everyone involved, marking the beginning of a strong camaraderie that would define their time together. Adults and children across America were charmed by the new Lily Munster, a character that brought a unique blend of humor and warmth to the small screen. Yvonne de Carlo, the actress behind this iconic role, was instructed to embody her character in a way reminiscent of Donna Reed. This direction influenced not only her performance but also her appearance. The makeup process for Yvonne was extensive, taking roughly 3 hours for each shoot. This meticulous effort was essential to transform her into the beloved matriarch of the Munster family. The makeup included elaborate designs that contributed to the character's spooky yet endearing look. Additionally, Yvonne wore a wig that weighed over 20 pounds, adding to the physical demands of her role. Despite these challenges, her portrayal resonated with audiences, making Lily Munster a memorable figure in television history. The combination of Yvonne's talent and the show's quirky charm created a lasting impact that continues to be celebrated today. When Yvonne de Carlo took on the role of Lily Munster, she brought a unique charm and flair to the character that made her unforgettable. De Carlo was expressive in her performance, often using her hands to gesture and emphasize Lily's personality. This physicality helped to create a character that felt alive and relatable, despite her being over 100 years old. Lily Munster was not just a spooky figure, she was glamorous and fashionable, showcasing a style that was both elegant and fitting for a creature of the night. De Carlo's portrayal highlighted Lily's spunky nature as a mother and a loving wife, balancing the eerie elements of her character with warmth and humor. The way she carried herself, with confidence and poise, made Lily a standout character in the series. De Carlo's ability to blend the spooky with the stylish allowed her to create a memorable matriarch who resonated with audiences, making her a beloved figure in television history. Despite only having a 2-year run, the show found a second life in cynicism. Yvonne de Carlo's portrayal of a gothic Donna Reed allowed her to revamp her image significantly. In this role, she embraced the character of a mistress of darkness, which was a striking departure from her previous performances. This new persona was not just about being dark and mysterious, it also highlighted her as a loving wife and a devoted mother. The character navigated the challenges of family life while surrounded by a cast of lovable monster misfits. This unique blend of horror and heart made her role memorable and endearing to audiences. De Carlo's ability to balance the eerie with the affectionate showcased her versatility as an actress. The show, while short-lived, left a lasting impression, allowing De Carlo to redefine her career and connect with a new generation of fans who appreciated her complex character. The combination of humor, family dynamics, and supernatural elements created a rich tapestry that resonated with viewers, ensuring that her legacy continued long after the show ended. It meant security, she said, as Yvonne de Carlo reflected on her career. The success of her role in the Munsters brought her back into the spotlight, giving her a new young audience that she wouldn't have had otherwise. This resurgence made her feel relevant again, as she admitted that she hadn't felt hot for a while. Following her time on the beloved television show, de Carlo made yet another impressive comeback, this time on Broadway. In 1971, she starred in Stephen Sondheim and James Goldman's Follies, a musical that showcased her talents in a new light. The production was a significant moment in her career, allowing her to connect with a different demographic and reaffirm her status as a versatile performer. The experience on stage was not just a job for her, it was a chance to explore her artistry and engage with audiences in a way that film and television could not provide. This transition to Broadway marked a pivotal point in her life, highlighting her resilience and ability to adapt to the changing landscape of entertainment. The combination of her earlier fame and her Broadway success solidified her legacy in the industry, proving that she could thrive in various formats and continue to captivate audiences. After the Munsters, Yvonne de Carlo took some time to explore guest roles in various television shows. She appeared in The Girl from UNCLE, a popular spy series that showcased her versatility as an actress. This role allowed her to step away from her iconic character, Lily Munster, and demonstrate her range in a different genre. Additionally, she made an appearance in The Virginian, a classic Western series that further highlighted her connection to the genre she had embraced earlier in her career. In the late 1960s, Yvonne returned to her Western roots with films like Hostile Guns and Arizona Bushwhackers, These films allowed her to reconnect with the rugged, adventurous spirit of the westerns that had been a significant part of her early acting career. In Hostile Guns, she played a strong character that resonated with audiences, while Arizona Bushwhackers showcased her ability to adapt to the evolving landscape of film during that era. Yvonne DiCarlo's journey through guest roles and her return to westerns reflects her enduring talent and adaptability in the entertainment industry. During her career, Yvonne DiCarlo took time to focus on her musical talents, showcasing her versatility as a performer. She starred in a 5-month tour of the beloved musical Hello, Dolly, where her charm and stage presence captivated audiences across the country. Following this, she enjoyed a successful 15-week run in the production of Little Me, further solidifying her status as a talented musical actress. Her journey in musical theater continued as she took on the role of Carlotta Campion in the Stephen Sondheim musical Follies. This character was particularly special to her, as she believed it was written especially for her, allowing her to shine in a role that matched her unique abilities. Through these performances, Yvonne DiCarlo not only displayed her acting skills, but also her powerful singing voice, leaving a lasting impression on the world of musical theater. Her contributions to the stage remain a significant part of her legacy, showcasing her dedication to the craft and her ability to connect with audiences through music and performance. DiCarlo continued her acting career until 1995, marking the end of a long and varied journey in the entertainment industry. Throughout her career, she took on a range of roles that showcased her versatility as an actress. One notable highlight was her performance in the 1975 comedy film Blazing Stewardesses, where she brought her unique charm and comedic timing to the screen. This film allowed her to explore a different genre, demonstrating her ability to adapt to various styles of storytelling. In the 1980s, she appeared in the horror film American Gothic, which added a darker twist to her filmography. This role allowed her to delve into the horror genre, showcasing her talent in a completely different light. The film was well received and contributed to her reputation as a skilled actress capable of handling diverse roles. Later, in 1990, she starred in Mirror, Mirror, another horror film that further solidified her status in the genre. This film provided her with an opportunity to engage with a new generation of audiences, while still embracing the elements of suspense and intrigue that characterized her earlier work. After these projects, DiCarlo unofficially retired from acting, leaving behind a legacy filled with memorable performances across various genres. Her contributions to film and television remain significant, and her work continues to be appreciated by fans and new viewers alike. Yvonne DiCarlo's final performance was as Norma in the 1995 Disney television film The Barefoot Executive. This film was a remake of the 1971 movie of the same name, showcasing her enduring talent and charm even in her later years. DiCarlo, known for her captivating roles and striking beauty, left a lasting impression on audiences throughout her career. However, in 1998, she faced a significant health challenge when she suffered a minor stroke. This event marked a turning point in her life, as it affected her ability to perform and engage in her beloved craft. Despite this setback, she continued to be a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. Almost 10 years later, on January 8, 2007, Yvonne DiCarlo passed away due to heart failure. Her legacy remains, as she is remembered not only for her performances but also for her resilience and grace in the face of life's challenges. Her career might have been a large and varied tapestry of film, musical, and television roles, but the world will always remember Yvonne DiCarlo as Mistress Lily Munster. DiCarlo's portrayal of the matriarch of the Munster family in the classic television series The Munsters left an indelible mark on pop culture. With her striking beauty and unique charm, she brought a blend of elegance and humor to the character, making Lily Munster a beloved figure in American television history. Before her iconic role, DiCarlo had a successful career in film, appearing in numerous musicals and dramas during the 1940s and 1950s. She starred alongside Hollywood legends and showcased her talent in various genres, from adventure films to romantic comedies. Despite her diverse body of work, it was her role as Lily that truly resonated with audiences. The show, which aired from 1964 to 1966, became a staple of American television, and DiCarlo's performance was central to its charm. Even after the Munsters ended, DiCarlo continued to act, but the character of Lily Munster remained her most recognized role. Fans of the show still celebrate her legacy, and she is often remembered for her ability to blend the macabre with warmth and humor. Yvonne DiCarlo's impact on television and her unforgettable role as Lily Munster ensure that she will always be cherished in the hearts